And without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Hebrews 11:6. Hello, my beautiful sunflowers. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ambrielle, and you are watching Unbelievable. If you want to learn how I made this delicious, easy, and healthy meal, then keep watching. The first thing that I'm going to cook will be my honey glazed citrus chicken. I'm going to oil my pan with some olive oil, add some parsley flakes, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, chili powder, mojo rub, citrus blend, Creole seasoning of course, a little bit of salt, some honey, chicken broth, and the juice of an orange. And I like to use antibiotic free range types of chicken because we want to eat clean, we want to stay healthy. And I decided to cook my chicken in a glass baking dish in the oven instead of my air fryer. Here's my chicken after I've seasoned both sides, and I used the honey as a glaze, and I'm going to put it in the oven for 27 minutes at 350. While my chicken is cooking in the oven, I'm going to start on my asparagus. So I rinsed them off and I put them in a bowl, and now I'm cutting off the stalks because you can't really eat that part. So I'm just individually chopping off the stalks. I know that there's probably a much easier way to do this, but like y'all have seen in my other videos, I am still learning some knife cutting skills. I'm not the best with knives, I just do the best I can, but I kind of like individually chopping them off just to make sure that I get as much as I can. I feel like it's a little more precise when I do that. But yeah, I'm just cutting the stems off of the asparagus, and I'm gonna rewash them again just to make sure they're clean, because these are organic, so there are no pesticides on them, which means there could potentially be bugs on these asparagus. So whenever you get raw organic vegetables, make sure that you double, triple, quadruple wash them, because you never know what type of little critters are on your vegetables. Once my asparagus have been chopped and I have cleaned them, I will take about a tablespoon of butter and add it to a glass dish so I can make my lemon garlic butter sauce or drizzle. So I'm taking some Kerrygold Irish butter, and I'm going to take about a teaspoon of some minced garlic. I actually ended up using a little bit too much garlic, but it's okay because I do like a lot of garlic in my garlic butter. And then I'm going to take the juice of a lemon, and no specific measurement, just juicing it up in there. And then I put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds until it's all melted together. Here is the lemon garlic butter once it's melted. I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan just to make sure that my asparagus don't stick to the pan. Now I am pouring that melted lemon garlic butter all over the asparagus. Now I'm just adding a little bit of salt, and you can use whatever type of salt you want. You can use iodized salts, whatever you have, and I'm going to add a little bit of ground pepper. This is optional, but you can add some shaved Parmesan cheese before you put it in the oven. Now I'm ready to put my asparagus in the oven with the chicken at 350 for 12 minutes. For my cauliflower mash, I'll be using 3 bags of chopped cauliflower, sour cream, butter, cream cheese, chives, Mexican cheese blend, sea salt, black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. I added 3 cups of water to a medium saucepan, so that's about a cup per bag of cauliflower. And I'm going to let that come to a boil, and it should take about 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm cooking it on a medium heat. And you're going to watch this because you want to make sure that you don't overcook your cauliflower. Strain your cauliflower once it's soft but not mushy. I added a tablespoon of butter, and I'm just going to let that melt down into the cauliflower. I like to add some heavy cream, and this is completely optional, but I feel like this makes it taste more creamy like mashed potatoes. Add a dollop of Daisy sour cream, which is about a spoonful, and I like to use sour cream because it helps make it, more creamy. I absolutely love cream cheese, so I'm going to add, I'm not sure how much this is, but a little bit of cream cheese to it. and some garlic powder and some onion powder. Now I'm going in with my black pepper. I like to use fresh cracked black pepper most of the time, especially with cauliflower, and some of my sea salt. And like I said in the beginning, you can use any type of salt. Now I'm adding in my chives. I chopped up about 3 stalks or 3 pieces of the chives, and that was plenty enough. Now I'm taking a hand immersion blender and just blending it all nice and thoroughly. You want to continue using the immersion blender until it starts to look and have the consistency of mashed potatoes. And if you don't have an immersion blender, that's completely fine. You can use a food processor, you can use an old-fashioned hand potato masher, you could use a blender that you would use for smoothies, anything really to just combine all of your ingredients and to break down the cauliflower pieces to get them to have that nice potato consistency, because cauliflower has a similar composition of a starch, so it's pretty easy to mash it and mix it to get it to look and feel like, mashed potatoes. Now I'm just going to add in my shredded cheese. I like to use Mexican cheese, but you can use any type of cheese you want really. And I'm just going to mix that in, get it nice and cheesy. It's going to melt because it's hot, so you don't really have to do too much with the cheese, but this is also optional. You don't have to add cheese if you don't want to, of course. And voila, this is the final product. We have our delicious creamy cauliflower mash. We have our nice and savory lemon garlic butter asparagus with Parmesan crisp on top, and we can't forget about our delicious honey glazed citrus baked chicken. So juicy, so flavorful. This is one of my favorite meals to make, y'all. It is just so good and it's just so filling. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more cooking tutorials or more food videos or any videos really, just subscribe, hit the notification icon, don't forget to like and comment, and most importantly, remember to spread peace, love, and positivity. Thank you for watching, and we out.